palate really changes when you have a lot of that stuff in your body, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still get better. Thank you. Great. All right, Steve. Let me give you a hand. How are you doing with that? Doing all right? Yeah. Want to keep at it? Yeah. Great. Okay. Did anyone ask you about your cookbook? Want to talk about your cookbook and how that came about?
Well, in my second, yeah.
Let me know if you're in trouble.
When I was having my first relapse, and I became really interested in cooking, we did some events down here in the Riviera, just over there, and we had all these great recipes, and I kind of talked to my mom and said, why don't we do a cookbook? And she was really into the idea of doing a cookbook with me. And so we got all of the recipes, and we got even more throughout the years too. And it took years and years to do with getting the publisher, because we didn't self-publish, and we got a book agent and all that. And it was a very long couple of years, because right when my book was going to print, I relapsed for my second time. That was my third time with leukemia, and so that kind of postponed the book coming out. But now it's come out with 60 of my favorite comfort food recipes, and now I'm just into promoting my book and doing what I love, cooking.
And Jack, was it hard to pick only 60 recipes? Did you have like thousands of recipes to choose from?
There was thousands of recipes, yes, but there was only a certain amount of comfort food recipes that we could do, because it couldn't be a 1,000-page book.
Yeah, big huge volume,
Yeah.
like an encyclopedia version or something like that.
That would be a lot.
What I'm putting on, excuse me, just a sec, sweet.
Yeah.
What I'm putting on the platter now, if you can see, is some celery fans and some kind of diagonally sliced carrots. I like everything on the diagonal in my experience of food. I think it looks really pretty that way. I'm going to show my friend Jack how to make a celery fan. Have you made these before? Do you know how to do this? Okay, so you take a piece of celery, a little piece, however big, whatever fits comfortably between your thumb and your forefinger, and you're going to slice about, I say, 7/8 of the way down, little straight cuts as close together as you possibly can. And then you drop these in ice water. Water just with, you can put ice in it, or you can put it in water, put them in the fridge overnight. And this is what they yield, this kind of little fan that looks, really like, oh wow, how'd you do that? I used to teach classes when I first started my culinary career. I taught cooking classes and learned how to do a bunch of cool little vegetable carvings, and taught my students. I said, if you do this, people, and they say, wow, how long does that take? I said, your answer is always hours. So it makes it sound like, you spent a good long time on that. And really, they go really quickly. What I used to do, in truth, is sit in front of the television, this is even before food TV, and I would watch probably cartoons and carve vegetables. So for all the catering that I did. So, all right, Jack, what I'd love for you to do, let's see, what can we have? You want to go ahead and just put some cherry tomatoes next to the vegetables. Put those over there. Whoa. All right. That could have been pretty. Just go ahead and just put a few over there. Just kind of put them in maybe 5 or 6 on each one. And then if you'd like, you want to try some celery? Sure. Okay. You want to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do some celery fans. And I've also got, I think, some fresh fennel. It's really delicious with avocado. So if you haven't had, have you had fresh fennel before?
No, not really.
Oh, I think you might like this. And if you tell your friend Fabio that you're a fan of fennel, that'll score some points. Okay. Nice. Italians love our fresh fennel. It's good gratinade, like you can roast it with Parmesan cheese, is really delicious. Or you can eat it raw with dips, or it's really great roasted in a vegetable medley or something like that. So if people try it at the bar with some dip or some kind of pesto dip I may have or something, they're really surprised at how much they like it. And fennel is a very good digestive, very, very good for your system, especially kind of after a meal or toward the end of a meal. So, thank you for that. Do you want to try a couple celery cans? See which of these little knives you might be more comfortable with, but you're welcome to bring that board over with you.
I'm not used to doing, like, sculpting. It's like,
Okay, you want me to guide you through the first one?
Sure.
Okay, let's try that. So which knife do you think you might like better?
I guess this
Sure.
one.
Okay, so go ahead and put this between your thumb and your forefinger like this. Okay, you just go ahead and mirror what I do, all right? Hold it like this. Okay, and then be very careful because the knife is sharp. You're going to cut down this way, and then like that. You think you can do that? Right? Go as close to the edge as you can to begin. Okay. Yeah. Try it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cut, you're doing well, but you want to cut a little closer to the edge. And then, so I'm going to just cut that off. So go ahead and finish that one up and then just drop it in the bowl. We'll go from there, okay? All right, so that's a celery fan. You can also do the same with strawberries and make a strawberry fan. So we'll put a few strawberries on the platters as well. That's going to be our, it'll be a little quadrant for our trio. We'll have a little extra on there. So when I was getting to know Jack earlier this week, I wrote to his mom. I said, so tell me, so I'm going to write a recipe that Jack's going to inspire. What are his favorite foods? My first question to new friends and new clients all the time is, what foods will you, how do I put it? Can you not or won't eat? What foods, are there any foods you can't or won't eat is what I like to ask. So I didn't get a lot that Jack can't eat except for seafood and shellfish. You want to try this with strawberry? Okay, let me do the strawberry first. Go the same way, straight cuts about almost to the stem. And I like to leave the stem on so people can hold the stem while they eat it. And then we're going to do this, and all you do is pinch it that way, all right?
Oh,
So, see how this goes?
wow.
Yeah, when I promise
Very nice.
strawberries on my dessert platter, it'll always look like that, all right? There you are. You want to do those, sweetie? Go ahead and play with that.
Don't, you don't put nice water.
So no ice water, no, not strawberries, nice water.
Why?
The other thing, what was I talking about?
Okay, sorry.
I was talking about, don't rely, okay, so Jack's mom told me that he liked fruits and cheese also, so comfort foods, pastas and all that, but we figured you had, where did we start? So we had rice with sushi, right? Then you had rice with paella, then you had gnocchi. Then what did you eat for lunch? What was lunch?
Soup and salad.
Soup and salad. Okay, so no carbs there.
Well, we had bread though.
Bread, okay, there you go. And so I thought, should we come
Some
along
of
and
us.
make meat potatoes or pasta? What do you think? Let's do something different. So I like to know that he's open to eating vegetables, lots of vegetables, and then fruit and cheese. So what I also brought, and this is another great reason you need to know La Spagnola meats, and Alex and Juana who were just here. This is a smoked sheep's milk cheese called Idiazabal, and it comes from the Spanish Pyrenees, and it is sublime. I haven't ever had it with guacamole before, the orange guacamole, but it goes beautifully with quince paste or honey or something like this. Let's see.
Can you spell that?
What's the name of the cheese? Look how gorgeous this is. All right.
Oh, Jack, it's thirsty, nice sulfur now.
You make a couple more? Okay. All right.
Could you, what was the name of the cheese again?
It's Idiazabal. It's I. The way I learned to say it was idea, but idea. So IDAZ, like zebra, ABAL. And at La Spagnola, you'll find it in their meat, in their cheese refrigerator, and it's called Idiazabal DOP, which means that it's kind of got that, how do you describe like DOP? How's the best way to describe it? DOP is something like a registration that makes for artisan products. And the best example is France has AOC, and like for instance
Italy has
champagne.
DOC.
So yeah, yes, DOC in
like
Italy,
appellation, yeah.
or DOGC I think in Spain. And this means that like only champagne from the region of Champagne can be called champagne. And now Merquez sausage is the same way. People that used to sell a sausage like Merquez sausage and call it Merquez can't do that anymore. They have to call it spicy lamb sausage. So nobody else can call their cheese a Idiazabal if it's kind of like a Idiazabal. This
Wow.
is the only one that gets the name. So you'll want to, I'm gonna cut this in some little pieces, and you're welcome to just, you don't have to dip it in the guacamole, but you might wanna just try this cheese. I make a special cheese platter, for Bart for me to guess only that includes this cheese, nobody else gets to eat it. So sometimes I use it in my recipes as well, so that will, you wanna try a little bite, Jeff? Oh, Jeff, there you go, Jeff. Is that-
Well, same butter.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see what you think of that. You like cheese, yeah? What's your favorite cheeses? Or does it depend on the day?
Kind of depends on the dish,
Just
actually.
the dish, yeah?
Because just eating straight or like kind of in a dish, or what do you mean, like just favorite cheeses?
Yeah, so, well, I know we talked about having like cheese and avocado omelet maybe, right? So what kind of cheese would you put in an avocado omelet?
Cheddar, Jack,
Something more Latin style maybe? Or-
yeah.
Yeah? So I think you ought to try some Spanish cheeses with your avocado omelet. But you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Manchego, you probably know, is traditional Spanish sheep's milk cheese. Is also really very good. So we have some beautiful cheeses, as you may know, if you've been to Chez Melange for dinner, there's a artisan cheese platter that is on the menu for like a starter course or even a dessert course if you like it. And guess who Cheese Plate Girl is? So somebody else makes cheese plates on Sunday and Monday, but if you come Tuesday through Saturday, generally I'm your cheese plate girl. And we have an exquisite selection of cheeses. You can talk with Michael about that a little more if you're a cheese fan. So I'm gonna just cut these up. If you wanna put, for me, if you wanna put these next to the strawberries, Jack, that would be great. And then all we need to do is get the flatbread ready and the endive leaves. And spoon the guacamole in. So any other questions for our rising star chef and myself? Anybody? Now you're probably kind of ready to take a nap by now. Maybe I'll put you to sleep. It'll probably be as lively as possible up here to not put you to sleep. So, and then there's, how was the tiramisu? Not bad, huh? Amazing. So we got cheese over here, vegetables. I'm going to chop up some almonds in a moment, but let's first, I think you can probably help me with the
Jack, where's your next event? What's on your schedule now?
Well, the newest thing that I'm gonna do is the cake calendar, and that's gonna be on April 3rd, I think. I'm not positive.
That's right, Jack.
It's going to be,
A cooking demo, I think now.
Ah, gotcha, okay.
what, is it going to be on the morning news or what?
It'll be at the noon, 12 noon.
Okay.
Hour.
Okay.
Is Julie?
He'll be making his Caesar salad cuts from his cooking.
Is Julie filming it? Julie Sharp? You don't know.
The anchors, I'm not, there's
So
two.
oh, really? Oh, it's going there to do it then?
We're going to, in studio.
Oh, wow.
And were you on KTLA morning news? Were you on KTLA?
Kay Fox. Kay
So-
Fox and Collingwood.
Kay Fox.
Wow.
Okay.
Can we get your autograph?
Yeah, you might want to get it now.
I'm
before you
thinking,
start charging
make
for
it-
Yeah.
Come on.
Did you bring any books?
No,
Just the one.
Let them want to have a look. You're welcome to have a look at this one. This is the one that Jack signed for me. I'm very touched. But go ahead and have a look at this one if you like. And then Jack and his mom brought some author cards to tell you how to get the book. And then I'm sure at another appearance you can bring the book and share this one for you, yeah? You did a book. Tell us about your book signing you did recently. You did one recently.
Yeah, that was
I saw you.
January. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. There was all of the people in the neighborhood came. News came. It was a lot of fun.
You were at a restaurant, weren't you?
Yeah, I was at HT Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to help cook for with the dishes. It was all dishes inspired by my cookbook. It was just a really fun night.
I saw you on the news that night.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
Sunday or something, huh? Was it a Sunday?
Was it a weekend? A weekend?
I
thought it was
think
during
it
the
was
week.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Was it Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
Because there was a football game going on.
Ah, okay.
No, they came for the football.
But you were they probably went home saying, we came for the football, but Jack was the real, just, I think what their feeling was, I'm sure. I'm gonna top it up a little more.